Hello, dear student. This is Dr. Rahul Khillare, and I welcome you in this series of revision in 5 minutes. In this video, we are going to study what are the poetic devices or literary devices in the poem An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum by Stephen Splendor. As you know that this poem is very meaningful and having deep thoughts about the children who are studying in an elementary school classroom which is situated in a slum area. First poetic device used in this poem is simile. Simile is used in four lines. Number one, like rootless weeds. So the children are compared with rootless weeds with the use of like. Then like bottle beats on stones. Again, like is used for comparison. Then another use is like catacombs and slum as big as domes. So here it is clear that simile is used. Next poetic device is metaphor. First use of metaphor is observed in the line paper seeming boy. Now here comparison of the boy is done with paper to signify the meaning weak health of the boy. Second use of metaphor is in the line sour cream walls, where the color of the sour cream is compared with the wall's color. Then the third use of metaphor is rat's eyes. Boy's eye is compared indirectly to rat's eye. Next use of metaphor is observed in the line street sealed with a lead sky. Now here the future of the kids is described as limited. The idea of limited is explained in the line street sealed with a lead sky. Next use of metaphor is observed in phrase crump holes. Crump holes, it is used for the slum houses, and that's why it is a metaphor. Next use of metaphor is language is sun. Language is sun. Language and sun are indirectly compared here. Next figure of speech used here is jugma. Jugma occurs when the writer uses a single word capable of conveying two different meanings at the same time. Now the verb reciting in this poem applies to the gnarl disease and his lesson. So two meanings are conveyed here with the word reciting. That's why it is a jugma, but we can also call it as a use of pun. Next poetic device used in this poem is synecdoche. Now what is synecdoche? You must be knowing that a part is made to represent the whole or vice versa. So here his eyes live in a dream. In this line, a poet refers to the eyes of the boy in the place of himself. Instead of using the boy, poet has used his eye. So eye is a part of human body, so eye is representing the boy here. That's why it is a synecdoche. Next poetic device used in this poem is alliteration, which we can see in the lines such as street stilled. Here use of yes letter is repeated, and second line is spectacles of steel. Again here repetition of s letter is there, that's why it is an alliteration. Then symbolism is also poetic device used in this poem. Now what symbol is used here? The sun is used as a symbol of nature as well as power. Another poetic device used is repetition, which we can see in the line far far. Far word is repeated, and then in next line where break word is used, where poet says break, oh break. Next poetic device is allusion. Shakespeare's head, tireless valley. These are the reference to well-known person or places. So when we have such kinds of references, These references are called allusion in poetic devices. Next poetic device is use anaphora, where run azure and run naked, use of repeated words in two consecutive lines. Metonymy is also used in this poem. Metonymy is a kind of figurative language that refers to a situation in which one term is substituted for another. In the line, awarding the world its world, here, world word is used for privileged class. So that's why it is a metonymy, where world, the first world word is used for privileged class, and that's why it is a metonymy. Then next device is personification, where you can see personal qualities are given to some inanimate things. So civilized dome riding all cities. Civilized dome is personified here by using the word riding. Then tongue is also personified by using the word run. So that's why tongues run naked is personification. Third use of personification is in gusty waves, where waves have been given the human quality of being gusty. This poem is used in free verse because there is no rhyming scheme specifically used in this poem. I hope you have understood what are the poetic devices used in this poem. Thanks for watching. Keep learning with Rahul School of Wisdom.